Hi everyone, Coach Sullivan here again with MJS Coaching Football. My background is my 38th year coaching football. I've either been a defensive, offensive, or special teams coordinator as well as a head coach at both the collegiate and high school levels. In this presentation from our red zone goal line short yardage playlist is what we call Bulldog, which again is specific to, I'll go backwards, short yardage goal line red zone situation. And in this particular instance, it's 21 personnel legitimate, and the running back's going to motion, which is going to bring in a Bruin call, which I know it doesn't say that, but it's the rule of thumb. Any running back motion, we make a Bruin call, which alerts us that's a structure change. And again, see my base playlist, but structure is the backfield, okay? And when it goes from a two back to one back, that's a change. All right, so we call it a structure change. So Bruin is the alert. Boom, we know we have a structure change. Okay, so in this case of Bulldog, which, again, to reiterate, is a front where we always have one more box defended than there is gap to defend. So there are 7 gaps, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, always, okay? Nothing changes. Whip over Mike Backer, go to the tight end and left. It bumps these 3 away, right? All day. It's pretty simple. The rover and the D line, end nose and stud are all hand on the ground. D linemen, inside linebackers, outside linebacker, safety, and 2 corners. I mean, you tailor it to the kids or student athletes, whatever level you're at, collegiate or high school. You tailor it the way it works for you, but that's the way it's worked for us. So in this presentation, it's pretty straightforward. Let me just add quickly. Teach your kids to recognize, through your scouting report and film study on huddle that, the numbers of the fullbacks, not just the one, and whatever fullbacks they have. And so if this is a receiver, he's not likely to be the lead blocker, so be alert for the change immediately. And if it's a tight end, he might stay. That's happened before. We've actually gone into games with it. This has ended up being the tight end for the whole game because you look over there and there's the fullback in his game jersey in street clothes, right? So, but is he athletic enough to end up as number 3? So again, you got to teach your kids these things. So assuming it's a legit 21 and the fullback can be over here at number 3. Okay, free safety is the adjuster. Okay, it automatically becomes a bracket between the nearest receiver to the dime. So it's now a free safety and dime will bracket 3, which means free safety is an outside shade of number 3. Okay, so now that necessitates a Heisman call to the backer. Okay, because prior to that, this would have been a double call. Dime and backer have the 2 backs. It doesn't say it. I'm just telling you. I'm trying to make it simple here. When the structure changes to 1 back, that changes from double to Heisman because now the dime's in the bracket, right? He's no longer, because of structure change, the dime now is in bracket on 3. The 1 back is now the backers, okay? That's why I'm teaching it in a progression. Bruin, structure change. So that means we don't need 2 guys anymore because you have to be involved with 3. So that leaves you on him. Heisman, specific to the backer position. Because the whip and the Mike, they stay in bracket on the tight end, okay? So again, if you teach it in the proper progression, it makes a lot of sense to the kids. And you don't leave out any details, including, the number of this kid. So when they see it's not that kid, right, something's up. And it's even more helpful. But also recognize that this kid, even if he's not really a number 3 slot, so if they do move him, it is a ruse. You still have to adjust. But if it's a blatant ruse, in other words, this kid in no way, shape, or form is going to do anything out here, then you can toy with not even adjusting, but that's something that you got to decide as coaches. I know what we face, we have to adjust. I'm just putting it out there. Okay, these are all the things that go into coaching that people in the stands don't fully appreciate. As always, please reach out to me if you have any questions at coachmjsullivan@gmail.com. I'd love to talk football with you.